Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests, I'm excited about today's theme because I feel like I'm going to honor it as my topic is discovering your full potential. And that will help us live without limitations. It is saddening how much humanity allow their fears and life disruptions rob them of their greatness, preventing them in realizing their copious potential. That has led me to talk to you about 3 things that I believe will get anyone started on to avoid this reality happening to them. Number 1 is know your identity. Knowing your identity means know who your source is and what it says about you. Knowing your identity means you know who you are, and by knowing your identity, you remain focused and you remain true to who you are. I don't know what faith or religion each one in the room subscribes to, but to allow me to drive my point home, please allow me to tell you a story about a man called Gideon from the Bible, which some of you may be familiar with. Gideon was an Israelite. During his time, the Israelites were oppressed by the Midianites. Gideon was a fearful man and lacked self-confidence. One day, he was found by an angel of the Lord, hiding under the winepress, threshing wheat. He was hiding from the Midianites because had they found him, they would have taken all his harvest. But something that you need to understand, ladies and gentlemen, is wheat is not meant to be thrashed under the hiding place, but it's meant to be thrashed in an open space where it's visible and there's wind to allow the wind to blow away the wheat shaft for the wheat grain to remain. For Gideon to be thrashing it under the hiding place illustrated how fearful he was of the Midianites. But something very interesting happened. When the angel approached Gideon, he referred to him as a mighty warrior. Now, if you think back about Gideon's traits, he was a fearful man and lacked self-confidence. And then you've got an angel this side calling him a mighty warrior. Now, how is that possible? Because that doesn't add up. That's because the angel was sent by God to Gideon. And God was Gideon's source and knew Gideon to be a mighty warrior. Although Gideon didn't identify that about himself, because he had given the angel all sorts of reasons why he shouldn't be the one rescuing the Israelites. He said that his clan was the weakest amongst other clans, and that he was the weakest in his family. But listen to this. After the angel had proven to Gideon that he was indeed capable of a task at hand, Gideon started to believe what his source said about him, that he was a mighty warrior. Not just a warrior, but a mighty one. Gideon's faith and confidence grew, and he was able to defeat the Midianites and brought peace for the Israelites. That is what happens when you know who you are and lean on what your source says about you. The second point is stay in your lane. Don't compare yourself with everyone. We are all unique individuals. Our Creator created us the way we are for a reason. All you need to do is identify the type of tree you are, so you can familiarize yourself with the fruits you're supposed to bear. Like an apple tree and a grape tree, they both produce different fruits, but both their nutrients are beneficial for our bodies. The 2 fruits can be combined to make something magical, like a grapefruit, like a grape and an apple juice. Maybe even combining them and creating a wine out of both fruits, you'll never know I just wish Gerald was here to tell us. The point I'm trying to make is, you too can collaborate with others to accomplish a specific goal. Just don't lose yourself in the process. Also, don't seek to change the other person. The third and the last point is, nurture your individuality. Nurturing your individuality means knowing what will help you move forward to become the best version of yourself. Or should I say, to be copious and abundant. Nurturing yourself means elevating yourself to the next level. Be content with who you are and where you are, but don't be complacent. Like a tree that needs water to grow, invest in your personal development. Learn, share, and implement what you learn. That is how you will ensure you unlock your true potential. A little caveat about personal development. Be careful of information overload. Don't do everything good thing that comes your way. Because something can be good, but it doesn't mean it's right for you. Be selective. Choose what's right for you. In closing, I want to say this. A journey to discovering your full potential is the most satisfying journey that leads to self-discovery. If you haven't walked that journey, ladies and gentlemen, I dare you to embark on it. It's the Toastmasters.